Is shot and killed by a police officer, and now the family of Sam DuBose is fighting over who controls the estate and possibly a financial settlement. Good evening, everyone. A sad and tragic situation has now taken an ugly turn.
The relatives of Sam DuBose, the man who was shot and killed last month by a UC police officer, are pointing fingers at one another as a normally obscure court hearing becomes an emotional flashpoint. Local 12's Jeff Hirsch is in the newsroom with what's at stake. Jeff?
Well, what's at stake can be summed up in 3 words: justice, fairness, and money. Whomever administers the estate will have a big say in who gets how many dollars.
We're here today on the estate of Samuel DuBose.
Samuel DuBose did not have a will when he died. He did have 11 children, a mother, a father, plus sisters and brothers.
It's a complicated case that we're dealing with,
to say the least. First, the court has to be sure that all the kids are eligible for a share of the estate, and the number of kids has been uncertain.
Jordan Thompson was just tested 2 weeks ago, and his DNA came back that he is the child of Samuel DuBose.
Then there's the critical matter of who controls the estate. Sam DuBose's mother, Audrey, wants to be the administrator and says all 11 kids agree on that. But attorney Blake Maislin wants to be the administrator instead. Maislin says DuBose's biological father, Samuel Johnson, wants Maislin to be in charge.
It's not unusual. Our firm's done it before. Other firms have done it. It happens a lot of times when some family members don't get along.
I raised my children, and it's just like you coming in and getting a lawyer to say, oh, she's unfit.
Sam DuBose had no significant assets, but because of the shooting, his family could be in for a huge settlement, perhaps millions from UC. Talks had been underway with Mom, but now the university's lawyer says without an administrator for the estate, it's all on hold.
We don't know who we should be talking to now, frankly.
The court fight has made a bad situation a lot worse. Sam DuBose's sister supports Mom, opposes Dad.
So while we grieving my brother, it is the most appalling day since Sam, to find out that someone else could just show up after saying, you don't matter for 43 years, but today you might be a money ticket or something. He didn't pay $1, not one penny for the funeral.
Okay.
This is not right.
If attorney Maislin is appointed administrator, he could get a large percentage, perhaps a third of any wrongful death settlement with UC. I called Maislin to see if he would contact the biological father, Samuel Johnson, for a possible interview, but have not heard back. Probate court judge Ralph Winkler put off a decision until late October on who the administrator will end up being. Back to you.
Jeff, thanks very much. Former officer Ray Tenzing, who shot and killed DuBose following a traffic stop, has pleaded not guilty to charges of murder and voluntary manslaughter. A trial date has not yet been set. Tenzing was fired by the university after the shooting, but is trying to get his job back. Tenzing has maintained he shot DuBose because DuBose tried to drag him with his car and he feared for his life.